The race for the White House undecided. Right now, the country is waiting for the results in Pennsylvania, Georgia, Nevada, North Carolina, Alaska, and Arizona. This morning, Joe Biden is leading in 4 of them, and Javier is live this morning with us with the very latest. Jav, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you. We are waiting and watching very closely this morning as we're expecting another ballot count drop at about 9 o'clock this morning from Maricopa County, a tabulation center. As it stands right now, President Donald Trump is actually inching closer with former Vice President Joe Biden holding on to about a 30,000 count vote. And he's ahead in that count right now. So there is still a lot of eyes focused on Arizona as we wait to have more of those ballots counted right now. And so with that being said, we want to turn now to the chairwoman of the Republican Party, Kelli Ward, Dr. Kelli Ward.
Talk to us a little bit about where things are with the Republican Party right now.
We are working diligently to make sure that we have free, fair, and open, transparent elections, that every legal vote that was cast will be counted, and any votes that were cast illegally are excluded from the count. Things are looking great for President Trump, I'll tell you, here in Arizona. Each ballot drop, we are gaining, and I think when all is said and done, we're delivering those 11 electoral votes for our president.
I've been out there at the tabulation center where Javier is this morning. You're hearing the stop the vote, stop counting the illegal votes. Talk to me about the concern about the ballot counting. There is so much mistrust right now.
Well, I was out at the tabulation center yesterday as well, and what I heard was count every legal vote. There was nothing about stop counting the counting here in Arizona. We want the legal votes to be counted, and I think the people that were gathered there want just that as well. We're looking at everything because there's a lot of funny business going on out there. We were on the ground here in Arizona over the last 2 years, talking to people, collecting data, doing surveys, and the information that we have, that we saw with our own eyes, is not matching up with what we are seeing from the tabulation center. When we see things coming from Michigan, I was just on the phone right before I came in to talk to you with the Michigan Republican Party chair, Laura Cox, talking about what they discovered in one of their smaller counties. 6,000 votes counted inappropriately, given to Joe Biden when they were actually for Donald Trump. It's being explained as a computer glitch. Every one of these computer glitches are going in Biden's favor. Seems a little odd, seems statistically impossible, actually.
Dr. Ward,
these same machines from Dominion are being used not only in Michigan, Pennsylvania, Georgia, but also right here in Arizona. We've got to explore it.
Talk to me about what we may see down the line. We may see recounts. How long do you think that this will continue to go before there is a answer that the Republican Party is happy with when it comes to, you were talking about there may be some fishy business happening. Will there be an outcome that the Republicans will accept then?
Well, it's not the Republican Party that is going to accept it. It's the American people and the people of Arizona. We want a free, transparent, open election that counts only legal votes, and making sure that those votes are counted appropriately. That votes that the voter wanted to go to President Trump are not going to Biden. Votes that they wanted to go to Senator McSally aren't going to the Democrats. And so when you look at the whole picture in Maricopa County, Republicans down ballot are winning almost every single election. And that's odd when we've seen a huge red wave across the entire state and across the entire nation. So we will get to the bottom of this. I would tell people, buckle up. This is far from over. Arizona, though, I believe will firmly be in President Trump's column at the end of the day.
Dr. Ward, I know Javier was looking forward to talking to you. We're able to connect you both now. So, Javi, I want to send you over to Dr. Ward real quick.
Yeah, Dr. Ward, just a question. If there's all of these questionable ballots being counted in favor of former Vice President Joe Biden, why hasn't a legal challenge been filed here in the state of Arizona yet?
Javi, it's great to see you. It doesn't look like the tabulation center's too busy yet, but I've heard people are going to gather there again sometime between 10 and 12 this morning. There's no legal challenge yet because the votes haven't even been finished being counted for the first time. But I will tell you that we will be prepared for any actuality that comes before us. The Republican Party of Arizona, in conjunction with our partners, with the Donald Trump campaign and the RNC, we are working hard to make sure that this is a fair election, that votes are not taken from one and given to another, that we have an illegitimate election before us as Arizona and as the nation.
When you have Governor Doug Ducey coming out and making sure that everything follows the letter of the law in his words, as well as Secretary of State Katie Hobbs coming out and saying there has been no widespread voter fraud, and taking it all the way to Attorney General Mark Barinovich, who has said nothing funny is happening. When we hear rhetoric like we're hearing from your party and you specifically, does that chip away at our very democracy on our elections?
Javi, I haven't heard Governor Ducey come out and say everything's fine. I certainly haven't heard Attorney General Barinovich say that. I have heard Katie Hobbs claim that everything that is before our eyes is supposedly a conspiracy theory, and I just have to disagree. It's not my party that is the important thing here. It is the integrity of our electoral process. And I, as a Republican, and I, as an American citizen, I am not going to let that be taken away. I'm going to do everything in my power as the Republican Party chair here in our great state to make sure that the voters' intent is actually what is recorded and how this election comes out.
Well, I think we can all agree everybody wants a fair election and is anticipating the results. We're
It's
expecting
strange
more
we haven't heard the
ballots to
Democrats
be
use
counted
that terminology at all, Javi. We haven't heard a Democrat say we want every legal vote to be counted and every illegal vote to be cast out. We have the Republicans saying count every legal vote, and we have the Democrats say count every ballot, whatever we can scrounge up. That's not the way the elections are supposed to work, and we're going to keep fighting. So buckle up, Arizona, buckle up, America. This is far from over.